Yo, yo, yo. How we doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope all your loved ones are doing well. Hope the best ball gods are treating you right. Let's see what we can do today. Let's see here. DraftKings. If we get 10 likes, we'll do a underdog Milli Maker as well, aka the BBM5. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. I won a ticket last night, so we'll take it. We'll take the ticket. I won some awards. You successfully opted into the exclusive best ball offer. Yeah, so if I enter five 555s, then I get $20. I'm not doing that. You can do it up to 5 times for 5 days. Do what? How do you get tickets at DK? I played the tournaments. Well, so I'm all about like maximizing little dollar stuff to get the DK crown stuff. So I just pretty much want to max all their little achievements and stuff. I think if I join 1 million, I will get a ticket for another Milli tourney. That is true. I think you just automatically get it, but you might want to check to see if you need to opt in. Let's see here. Promotions. Best ball. Yeah, I don't even think you have to opt in. NFL Best Ball is here. Earn a $20 NFL Best Ball Milli, $15 million contest with your first entry. So, yeah, you get 2 for the price of 1. And I personally got a deal. Let's read the deal. I didn't actually read the whole thing. Score up to $500 in Best Ball, NFL Best Ball millionaire tickets with your entries into the 555. Earn $20 tickets with NFL Best Ball entries into the Millionaire Monster, redeemable up to 5 times. Oh, okay. So if you do 15555, you get 5 free entries. Okay. So if you spend $2,500, if you spend $2,500, you get $500 in best ball tickets, which is actually not half bad. That's 25 entries into the Milli Maker. Not terrible. Not good. What do I have to lose? Joining tonight. Yo, Felix. What up, Dennis? What are we going to do tonight? Should I push it to 9:15 or should we join at 9:10? I don't know why I had my mic always like so far away that it like blocks the screen. Don't. I had a few of these explode. I had one of these explode me at work and it covered all of me. Thankfully, it only got a little bit on my desk and not like on my keyboard or computer. 9:10. Okay, we'll do it 9:10. 9:10. If we get 10 likes, we will do a underdog Milli Maker. A BBM5 is what they call it in the streets. Let's go. Make sure I'm not late to the contest myself. Let's go ahead and get over there. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Present, share screen. DraftKings, share. I don't know why it always wants me to do that laid out. So you guys see more of my face because I'm what you come for, Nah, we all know you guys come for the free EV. and for my analysis on certain players occasionally. I don't know. I do have pretty good player takes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have 0 Eric Gray on all of my teams because I had one share last year and it went poorly. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, notifications. Barker, I appreciate you undying commitment to Najee. Laughing my ass off. When you ship another Milli, you gotta get the man himself on stream in the offseason. I would definitely get Najee on my stream if he ever wanted to come on stream, but I'd have to contact his PR people somehow. I'm guessing because I don't really know how to get contact him. I did message him last year, just letting him know like how he changed my life and everything. Just wanted to put it out there if you ever read his Twitter, right? And I haven't heard anything back. Oh no, I reset my rankings. I didn't fix them. Oh shit. I reset my rankings today, and I did not fix it. I got let go from work early today because of the hurricane, and I was in the middle of editing my rankings. So it was at lunchtime, and yeah, I didn't get very far. I don't believe. Yeah, I got past this. I needed a reset because a lot of my guys that I was getting every time. I just needed a reset all the way through. Need to grab Najee. Jalen Warren is ahead of Najee. That's wildin'. Y'all are crazy. Give me 69 for Najee. Save the ranks. Give me 68 for Najee. Save the ranks. All right. 9-10. Enter. In. 3 of 12. Let's go. 9-10. Yes. Join. Let's see here. Contest details. 10 of 12. That was fast. Got Teresa. Got Dennis. Got Jose. Sal Paradismo, dude. Show yourself in the chat. I know that you're here. And subscribe to my Patreon. I'm giving you free EV. Subscribe to the Patreon, Sal. All right, let me mix myself into this corner. And in the red corner, we've got a 325-pound professional best ball million maker drafter, Felix Castro. Yes. How we doing today? Oh, we got Dennis at the 3-hole. Right next to Sal. Oh, man, this is not fun for me. All right, so Gerbaluni, the 1-hole. Black Hawks, a 2002 2-hole. Toast, 0420. Dennis, a.k.a. definitely Danica. Or was it? Was it definitely Danica, or was it definitely Dennis? I don't remember how we started that one. That one made me laugh for a while. Oh man. Boa 33 508 done. Spy 007 Jose. Stu Merck. Gavin 28 with a sex scene with people. Kind of looks like R. Kelly, but it might just be Gavin 28. All right. I don't really know. I can't remember your name, but I believe it's Teresa, his wife's name, and you're a friend of Dennis's. Sal Paradismo. He's in the chat. He's hiding. Lurking. Won't announce himself. Won't subscribe to the Patreon. Or maybe he is subscribed to the Patreon. I just don't even realize it. And a game, moi, at the 11 hole, and game 15. Pat Crane, think he's got you. Think he's got you where, Kyle? Think he's got you where? Thank you for liking Chiefs and 3 others. So won't tell me who the 3 others are so I can show my appreciation. Who are these people? Thank you, Kyles. Thank you, Dooley. Thank you, Barker. Definitely Danico is right, yes. Your memory is very strong. You know what? It's not bad for a 36-year-old. Not bad. It's not bad. I've seen better, but it's not bad. I'll just never remember that day. I've rewatched that video. That was the first time I was not introduced to you, but the first time I recognized, I remembered the first time you were in chat with me on screen was with Eric on Spike Week. Jesus, that was 2 years ago, Dennis. That's wild, right? Wasn't last year? Was the year before? Oh, what do we got here? We got Junior Gibbs. Let's do it. So, I've been going back and forth in my head on different combinations of players that I can grab. Definitely going to grab Debo here because I don't have that pairing. So the last little bit of my drafts, I am going to try to grab Cooper Kupp in the second round every time. It's not a bet against Puka. It's more of a bet on Cooper Kupp, if that makes any sense. I love Puka just as much as I like Jalen Warren. I think he's a good player too. But sometimes you just got to make a bet, whether it's wrong or not. You know, I don't like to whittle my money down to potentially have a big win. I like to throw my nuts on the board, see what sticks, the left one or the right one. If neither, oh well. Let's go back. Cooper Kupp goes one pick after me. Cooper Kupp going to Garrett. Sal, I see you, Sal. I see you. Just know, I see you. I see you. I really don't understand how my connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, which I'm not, I'm hardwired in. Connections. I think this is year 3 for me drafting with you. Yeah, because that was the year Eric and I almost made the playoffs. I mean, we were literally a stone's throw from just like locking it in. All Kyler Murray had to do was get like 3 points. Auto lock. It tears his ACL. Then who else did then? So that was the 20. That was 22. That was year 22. So then last year was 23. Yeah, this is our third year. We're going on year 3 for sure. It's wild. Wild. Fast 3 years, Dennis. Fast 3 years. That is high tea at the 1 hole. Well, it's not a bad play though, because if you want Dalton Kincaid and Josh Allen, you're flipping the board. Josh Allen doesn't typically make it to the fourth there. So he's getting leverage there, and he should easily secure Dalton Kincaid back to him. I don't know if this is a smart enough drafter, because why would you go Derrick Henry unless you're trying the zero wide receiver strat? But who knows? What we got going on? We have Justin Jefferson, Drake London. Let's go. Let's go, Jose. We got Dennis. We got Tyreek. You got I got Olave in the third too earlier today. And I also bypassed him in the third. Let's go. I like that start. Well, I'm pretty high on Neighbors, so not really surprised that I'm high on that start. $81 is the best you can do. I still don't see Bijan. Oh, Steven. I should just pull up. Let's see here. Let me pull up my exposures to Bijan. Unmark that. Pull this up for Steven. Undo. Man, I am not clutching this at all. Save. Okay. Done. Save the photos. I'm on the clock. I'm not fast. Go down. I mean, it does look like fun, right? I don't have any of this kind of start. I don't have this start just yet, so should be good. Boo, 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 boo. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-ba. Okay. So in this scenario, what I'm thinking wild. I'm thinking Michael Pittman Jr. Josh Down goes down, right? That limits his wide receivers fairly early. Maybe A.D. Mitchell's the guy. Or maybe old reliable Michael Pittman Jr. is AR's guy. Now, I'm not saying AR is going to make it all the way back to me. Probability, not high. But there's a chance. There is a chance. Thank you, Brendan, for liking my post. Thank you, Mario Soler. And thank you, Chiefs. Pat Mahomes does not go to the Kelsey drafter. Sorry, 508 done. That's the risk you play. What are you going to go here, Jose? What are you going to go here? Ooh, good pick. Spicy going with 0 RB so far. Pushing that one hold into a tough corner. Everybody else is not really cooperating in that manner. But Teresa had to get her stat. That makes sense. I don't really know what Stu was thinking. Maybe he thinks he's going to grab Rasheed or Hollywood or Xavier. Okay, Boa is hoping for Mark Andrews to fall back to him. Sorry. Coke makes me a little burpy. Oh, Zay Flowers, that is a good fall for you. So this next two picks will determine how smart the one hole is. If he goes Dalton Kincaid and a wide receiver, then he's got some intelligence to his brain. If he doesn't go Dalton Kincaid or a wide receiver here, he's in the hole. He's got to go Dalton Kincaid. You got to. If you take Allen this high, You got to go Kincaid. You have to go Kincaid if you draft Allen this high. It does not make any sense. Any part of it. Okay. Well, he's got some week 17 matchups. I guess Tank Dell falling that far is kind of wild, but he has a week 17 matchup there. I don't know why you bring up. Whoa, hold up. Wait a second. I don't know why you bring up Josh Allen if you're not going to take his number one option, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, Corey, Mr. T-Box. That guy's a very nice guy. Dalton Kincaid goes to Mr. Dennis, a.k.a. Toast 420. Terry McLaurin, I need to pay attention to what he's doing. I kind of want some more shares of the other guy. Looks like I might get to my guy here. AR, welcome to the squad. We're not risking it for any biscuits. That 12 hole is not a bad drafter yet. I don't want to give him the opportunity to be a bad drafter. I was going to go after Rashee Rice there, so I'm curious if I would have taken Rashee Rice, what he would have done. Okay, so I haven't really adjusted my ranks as much as I'd like to. Let's see here. 54, 8 picks past ADP. I don't have a lot of Alvin Kamara. Why not? Let's roll the dice on some old man Alvin Kamara. Some old man Alvin Kamara. It's okay because if he sucks, which is potential, we're drafting Najee in the next round. If he makes it back to me, I do have a lot of people in this draft with me. He may not make it back to me. People ask me why I have so much high. I'm like 1% Mahomes. You know what? I'm like 1% Mahomes on DraftKings, and I'm like 15% Mahomes on Underdog. Now I do equate that there is a bigger fall for Travis Kelce on Underdog, and that he's harder to get on DraftKings. But I also like the touchdown appreciation that Mahomes is more likely to have. He's more likely to have like 3 touchdowns with less yardage, but maybe even more yardage this year. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. So I've been like balancing my exposures through both sites in a weird way. But I do have a decent amount on Underdog, and I don't have any on DraftKings. Not making it back to you. Okay. No worries. I'm not gonna be. I'll just draft Jalen Warren. What else I also realized, I don't know if I said this yesterday or if I was just talking to myself, because I do that quite a bit. I have about 95% of the Pittsburgh running back room on both sides. I have a little bit more Warren on. I can't remember if it's got to be on Underdog. I have a little bit more Warren on Underdog because I'm not getting him as much on Underdog because he goes at the same price as Warren on here. And when he goes 88 here, and he goes 83 on Underdog. He went in the 6th round on Underdog today in a draft I did. And it's like, okay, that makes sense, like, to me. But then my exposure looks a little bit lower, and it's like, well, I mean, I'm taking him in the 7th no matter what, which is the back end of the 7th is where his ADP lies, but usually there's a faller, so technically he's usually not the first one up. So I usually get him. So I'm always confused, like, oh, why or how bad are you reaching? I'm like, I'm not really reaching. If anything, when anybody takes him in front of me, they're reaching. You know what I mean? I just know that I think he's a 7th-round player. But if somebody's taking him in the 6th, then do I have to adjust? I don't know. Do I let him just fall? I'm always conflicted there. Always just a smidge conflicted. Alrighty. Need a wide receiver. Not a lot on the board for wide receiver. But Xavier Worthy falling a little bit. I will take the dip on that. I will take it. Put it on the board. I mean, unless he takes Warren. Then I'll go back to my fallback player that I was thinking about there. Nice. I'm surprised by Trevor Lawrence's bags haven't gone down. I feel like I haven't gotten them in forever. He does go. Okay. So I was like, okay, if I don't get Warren here, I'm gonna on a board. But I was thinking JSN looks good with this team. Doesn't have any of the other bye weeks as everybody has. Plays San Francisco at least once. You know, it sets me up if I find myself drafting Roshan Johnson. That's not a terrible pick. I can convince myself how that works. Or if I find myself looking for a second quarterback, fits. Da 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 da. I don't know what it is, but I just love yawning. I think that's what it is. I think my body just loves yawning. I'm not tired. I'm out here drinking 30 million things of caffeine, then afterwards I stay up until like 1:30 playing Call of Duty, like I'm not tired. I love streaming. I love doing drafts. But for some reason, when I do the streaming and drafting, I just yawn. I'm a yawner. I yawn all day. I haven't checked my DraftKings lineups in a hot minute. Still a lot of zeros. Yep. Giants are up. Okay, we're making some movement on this one. Isaiah Williams, 2 receptions, 18 yards. Look, you heard it here first. I was the first one that liked this motherfucker. I need it known that if for some reason Isaiah Williams blows up or is this amazing breakout wide receiver, he has 2 catches for 18 yards. We're not saying he is, but if he breaks out for any reason, I was first. I was. Just like last year, I'm pretty sure I was the only one hyped that Chase Brown went to the Bengals. Everybody thought, well, he's just another guy. He's, a blah prospect. He doesn't have the the run after carry. Look, I'm just saying, I've been high on some players, and they have worked out. I've been high on other players that have not worked out, like Colin Johnson. But look at Colin Johnson now, just out there dominating fools. Just saying, sometimes I can tell who's a good player, not a good player. Isaiah Williams is a dude. It's just saying, 2 catches for 18 yards. I'm excited to rewatch these games. What up, Farrar? What up, basketball? Oh, I'm not back on the other page. Whoopsies. How's the draft going? It's going well. It's going well. Got a nice little. So far through the draft, we got Jahmyr Gibbs, Deebo Samuel, the perfect Week 17 game with Laporta, on the other side again. Michael Pittman, AR. It's going to fit perfectly when I get Jalen Hyatt later. And Alvin Kamara, Xavier Worthy, JSN. I was going to grab Jalen Warren. He grabbed right there in front of me. No big deal. We roll on. We put it on the board. Yes. We're probably done at quarterback, but if we find a value, we'll hop on. We'll hop on the gravy train. We might even take Jaden Daniels right now. We win quarterback. All right, that's what I thought. I thought so, A-game. How the fuck did you take him? What pick are we? We're at 110. Okay. Obviously, there's a guy that I just love drafting. Guess what? He's on this team. He is going to be the bringback for my Week 17 matchup. Devin Singletary. Team looks solid. Hit the like, guys. We need 10 likes for another draft. Yes, we hit 10 likes. We're hopping over to Underdog, and we're going to hop on a BBM5 draft. We just hit 100 drafts over there. Pretty exciting. Exposures. Honestly, God, I tweeted out. I didn't even look what my own exposures were because I was getting ready to do this draft. So I'm going to hop on and see my own exposures here. So at quarterback, for those who didn't see the tweet, I have Trevor Lawrence at 30%, Justin Herbert at 23%. I don't know if that's going down or up because I'm taking him now when he comes to me at 140. I don't think just to go off of that, from what I've heard, he injured the plantar fasciitis or whatever it's called. It's not that he has an injured plantar fasciitis. He injured the place of where that injury usually is. It's not, he doesn't have an injured plantar fasciitis. He has a injury around it. I don't really quite understand. I heard somebody say it. It's not exactly what everybody's thinking that it is. So there might be upside. Might be. So I'm still taking him. Matthew Stafford at 21%. Now, I'm not excited about Matthew Stafford, but I have reasoning behind it. One, it's like he has the capability of a 4-touchdown type game. He has 2 electric wide receivers. He's got 2 tight ends and potentially a third one, down the line. Could have an explosive Week 17 going against the Cardinals, who are not known, who I'm watching their cornerbacks try to guard Marvin Harrison Jr., and I'm not going to lie to you. Sean Murphy's Bunting or whatever his name is, I mean, if that's how he's going to press wide receivers in the NFL, man, Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua are going to blow by him. Obviously, Najee Harris, 81%. It would be higher, but I just, people get to my pick before I do sometimes. Devin Singletary, 31%. I did hear that Tyrone Tracy was taking some snaps in the for the number 2 hole, for the number 2 spot. I could see him I could see Tyrone Tracy making an impact, taking away his passing down work. But if it comes down to goal line and it comes down to first and second down, I think Singletary has his workload kind of secure. He's not going to make his hay in the passing game anyways. He might take a nice couple screens here and there, but and then Zamir White at 18%, tied with Chase Brown. Obviously, I would love to have more Chase Brown, as everybody else does, but I'm happy with 18%. Zamir White, I'm okay with Zamir White. I don't think he's like the greatest running back, but I think he provides a nice floor and where he goes. Maybe he's a terrible running back and he fizzles out. Maybe it's all Dylan Lobby and I'm just completely off. At wide receiver, we have 56% Gabe Davis. And for that, which is why Trevor Lawrence is so high, 100% I said his name and Sal drafted him. Just putting that out there, Sal. I know you're here. Show yourself. Expose yourself to the chat. I have 0 Gus Edwards. Bleep it. Why not? Today is a fun day. Get my first share of Gus Edwards. I'm not touching Jerry Jeudy. That is a full shot. He needs the A game. You need to draft Jahan Dotson here. You need to have somebody. Oh, Stafford. Okay. Sorry, man. Tried to help you. We are going to go Jahan Dotson ourselves. I tried to help you, man. I tried to help you. Sal, say you're here. That's all I want to hear. I just want a notification to say that you're here and you're taking players that I like on purpose. So I have Gabe Davis at 56%, Jalen Hyatt at 52%. Now, I think there is a definite upgrade in the offense with Malik Neighbors being there and whatnot. And I think that he's just bringing this whole new energy to the team. And I think it turns around the team a little bit enough that it gives other opportunities, single coverage down the field to people like Jalen Hyatt. And I think he makes some splash plays, has a couple good weeks here and there, and, has a couple good spike weeks. Cooper Kupp at 33%. Now, after the Puka thing, I kind of doubled down. I'm doubling down that I want more. That I want more Kupp, and I think that I think having more Kupp can only go. Can't really go wrong with Kupp. I mean, it can obviously. He can pull his hamstring. He can look slow, but he's not a terribly old guy. He's got a terrific quarterback. Like, he's attached to a good quarterback. His offense line has gotten better. He doesn't have to be the sole provider to the team, and he has game-winning potential upside. Like, for some reason, something else happens to Puka Nakua's week 17 or week 16, giving like all that week to Cooper Kupp. That could be a huge week, or maybe it's just a huge week because they can't guard anybody in Arizona. I just keep watching all these coverages that Marvin Harrison is like by nobody. Now, you could say it's because Marvin Harrison is this elite talent and just nobody knows how to cover him. But this is the fucking NFL. I'm sorry. That dude is not that good, right? Like, or maybe they're just like, hey, nobody cover him. We need this for socials. I don't know. But he is not that fast. He's not that good. I like Gabe too. Also, sup? What up, Stephen James? How you doing tonight, man? I'm sorry. He's not that good. So I think there's something wrong with the defense for Arizona. All right, and for my exposures at tight end, we have 22% Trey McBride. Now, the reasoning for this is one, I do like the elite tight end with potentially one other or even two other tight ends, but it is the perfect bringback for Cooper Kupp and other, for that Week 17 game. / I do think that Marvin Harrison is getting a lot of public hype, but I don't really think it's warranted, to be completely honest. David Njoku, big fan. Saw what he did at the end of last year. Obviously, different quarterback. But what are we at here? I think he's another wide receiver. Uh, 162 make it back to me. Yeah, let's go that. Let's go double. We'll go double rookie here. How many rookies do I have on this team? I don't have a lot of rookies. So we're going to have 3 on this team. At least. So now we have a double. Deebo Samuel, Brock Purdy, Ricky Pearsall, and we have Anthony Richardson, Michael Pittman, and A.D. Mitchell. Not saying I'm not mad at it, that's for sure. We have a double with Jahmyr Gibbs and Sammy Laporta for that game stack. If that game blows up, I have a lot of good pieces attached to it. I don't think that game is going to necessarily be the one that blows up because, though defensively, Detroit looked kind of suspect in a lot of the stuff I've seen. But I guess I can pull up the football game and just turn down the volume. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Okay, need to roll down. Michael Wilson, Kate Otten, Geno Smith, Justin Fields. You son of a gun. Who is this? Dennis. Honestly, I was debating taking Justin Fields right here. And I was like, he might sneak by into the 15th. Oh, man. Good pick. Good pick. Obviously, I don't need Justin Fields at all. But, to sneak him on a couple good teams, there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, Carolina's getting skunked again. It's okay, Carolina fans. Doesn't mean anything. I don't think Bryce didn't play. I don't know why you're going to the first. I don't know why anybody goes to the first preseason game unless you're related to somebody in the game. Let's see that kickoff rule. I don't quite understand it, but there was a holding there. I guess it's not going to get called. Holding right there. Okay, no holding calls, I guess. Geno Smith goes. He's on auto. I was in a lobby earlier today where quarterbacks were just flying off the board. I don't remember what draft that was. It was a DraftKings draft that I was doing. I think it must have been the $3. I did a couple $3 today. Just drafting, you know. I just love drafting. Also, they threw out another $3 tournament. So if you're looking for small dollar tournaments, they just threw another one out. These tournaments, I believe you win. Is it 20K or is it 3K? It's got to be 20K. There are 200K tournaments, and you can win up to 20K, which to me, those are my kind of tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, a lot of quarterbacks going off the board here. We're going to grab Daniel Jones. I'm not going to fuck around. Get my guys. Let's look at running back. Tight end. Hunter Henry. I'll take it. We're done at tight end now. We're done at quarterback. We're just drafting wide receivers and running backs. Running back. We'll take it. We need 10 likes. I have no idea what we're at. Let me go ahead and pull up YouTube Studio. Switch accounts. The fancy football formula. 373. So if you guys could hit that sub button for me, that'd be great too. Let's hit the 374. Content live. We're at 8 likes, y'all. We need 2 of you, 10, to hit that like button so we can do the best ball Milli maker draft on underdog. I mean, if we don't get it, we don't get it. It's just kind of disappointing. That's all. Bum, 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 bum. Roshan Johnson goes off the board. Good pick. Good pick. Good pick, sir. Let's see here. Who's that quarterback? Number 2. Ooh, good catch. Who is that? Who's 84? Okay. Flash flood warning in effect. Who got drafted? Is that DeMario? That was DeMario. It's weird. I could tell who people are based off their little profile pictures, but if I swear to God I saw them in real life, I'd have no idea who they were. So yeah, I got my school. Schools around here got called off. I drove to work around 5:30 or so, and it wasn't really raining. It was raining. Actually, there was an accident that had to have happened like 10 to 15 seconds before I got there. Smashed aside, like I'm talking like just right around the bend was a police officer, and I'm like, oh, he probably has no idea there's a car crash, but I'm on the highway, I ain't stopping. So I'm like, what are the chances? Like the police officer just got put in reverse, and he'll like see it 2 seconds later. The car was spun around, bumper off, and like it was like kind of spinning. I'm like, no, that just probably just happened, huh? Probably driving too fast, y'all. If it's raining, don't drive as fast. I don't think it's rocket science. But people out here, when it gets to be bad weather, they drive worse. Like they drive harder. Blows my mind. Why do they always having interviews on the sideline? Let's just watch the football. Like I don't care if they're not even doing anything. Just have it on the field. The boomer in me says, get back to the ball. All right, back to the board. Andre Yoshevich. We're going to take Hyatt. We're not going to risk around that pick. AR has doubled. We have doubled everywhere. I was literally about to click Will Shipley. All right, if I don't get my pick in time, we'll take him. Everybody's talking about Greg Dortch. I have very little to any Greg Dortch. Grab one share of Greg Dortch here and there. Can't be the worst thing. Oh, I need to put my ranks back in because not normally who I draft there. My order's a little bit messed up right now. I might re-download my own ranks. That's not a bad idea. That's what I should have done. Who's number 37? Shrakers. Sheridan. Jaden Sheridan. He went to Monmouth. I went to Monmouth. I'm sure he didn't go to the same Monmouth. Sheridan. Football player. I went to Monmouth College. He went to Monmouth University. Monmouth Sheridan in 2023. Walter Payton. Let's go back. Let's see how fast he is. Ooh, he is fast. Again, that was D3, D2. Fast is fast, man. I was thinking about Baker, but I was realizing I had a lot of rookies there. Not that I don't think there's you can have too many rookies, but I do like to keep because the later the draft goes, I will draft more rookies. So I'm just trying to not get too over carried with it, but jeez, Smith Marset, dude, you gotta be careful going backwards like that. You can get your head knocked off. Let's see here. Anything else this guy's got? He doesn't have hops. That's true. Monmouth was a fun college to go to. Um, we just like my dorm was right next to the football field, so we woke up, cracked open a couple beers, and went down and watched some football. It was awesome. We had there's a quarterback. He's probably retired now. Who's his name? Alex Tanney. Alex Tanney. He's a coach now for the Colts. Let's see here. He's entering his first year as the passing game coordinator. College, Monmouth College, hometown Lexington, Illinois. His brother was also a quarterback for my college, but he got famous. There used to be a show on ESPN where it had, I think, Michelle Beadle, and it has one of the guys from, I think he's on Fox now. Anyways, they did they would pull out like the top 10 crazy things that happened around the internet, and he did some kind of trick shot and was on the internet. I need to run it back. Since he's popping off today, maybe he improved his draft stock. And if he did, we're betting on the running back from the New York Giants. What if Singletary gets hurt? We need Eric Gray to pop in for touchdowns. I don't know. I do not know. Let's go finish off with another running back. Michael Carter. What do you guys think about Michael Carter? Is he too washed? Jesus, my bye week here at the very end. Is he too washed to make an impact? If the rookie is not ready, and James Conner always misses games, and Michael Carter is deadly in the passing game, I can see a lot of dump offs from Michael Carter if he was like to make one appearance, like one game as a starter. We got 9 likes, guys. I need one person to hit the like button. Blake Jackson, what's new, Jay? Hit the like button. Hey, we hit 10 likes. Hit 10 likes, everybody. All right. Sal, I'm not reading your team, but I'll read Teresa's team because he is friends with Dennis, and Dennis is a subscriber to my Patreon. If you want your team read from here on out, you do need to donate $5 to my Patreon, aka just be a subscriber and you get your team read. And or a friend of somebody that has a wrench. Teresa went with A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts, Rashad White, Hollywood Brown, Jameson Williams, Jake Ferguson, Joshua Palmer, Javonte Williams, Blake Corum, Justin Herbert, J.K. Dobbins, Kate Otten, Tyrone Tracy, Jalen Tolbert, Derek Carr, Elijah Mitchell, Jonathan Mingo, and Donald Parham Jr. I've been wanting to take more Mingo, so I have been. So that was a good pick here for sure. Obviously, you're betting against me and leveraging me. If he just ends up taking the job, then I wasted 2 picks on this team. But I feel like the rest of the team was pretty good. I feel like I could waste a couple picks at running back there at the end. I like the Herbert pick. I was going to go Herbert here, but I didn't have anything. And honestly, with how Sal was drafting, I was like, he's going to take Quentin Johnson from me, even if I do try to go Quentin Johnson there. So I just backed off. Let's see here. Javonte, Joshua Palmer, and Palmer, so that's good. You made a pretty good bet on A.J. Brown and a 4th-round Jalen Hurts. So that worked out for you. That's a good team. That's a solid team. 3773. All right, and spot 007, Mr. Jose himself, 3683. He went Justin Jefferson, Drake London, Malik Neighbors, George Pickens, Kyle Pitts, Najee Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, Raheem Mostert, Romeo Dubs, Kirk Cousins, Trey Benson, Joshua Downs, Luke Musgrave, Kamani Vidal, Russell Wilson, J.J. McCarthy, Roman Wilson, Ben Sinnott, Troy Franklin, and Trey Sermon. Drafted a fullback as your tight end. I'm just kidding. Some people get mad when we make that joke. Nice, solid 3 tight ends. You got your dominant tight end there, and they have upside. They're not going to be in your lineup week to week. Week 17, he has high upside. Week to week, he has decent upside. Yeah, I mean, got a lot of good rookies on your team. You didn't overdo rookies. You got the best player in the NFL right now on 6'7", which was my football number, 67. So it's just nothing but lucky numbers there. Obviously, I think the best rookie in the draft was Malik Neighbors. After watching a lot of film, the guy goes and gets the ball. He doesn't like react. He is like the action. I don't know how to explain it. Just know that he's going to be like a more explosive Anquan Bolden. I don't know. That maybe that would be the correct. He's like Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden put together. If that makes any sense. He's aggressive. His hands are great. He high points the ball. He's strong at the point of the ball. Like his catching ability, his radius, like everything about Malik Neighbors is next to none out there in the NFL. He can submit himself right here next year. Like if he does really good this year, he's going to go in front of AJ Brown next year. Mr. Dennis himself, Tyreek Hill, Devin A. Chain, Chris Olave, Zay Flowers, Dalton Kincaid, Kenneth Walker, Christian Watson, Jordan Love, Jordan Addison, Khalil Shakir, Jacoby Myers, Mike Williams, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields, Ray Davis, Roshan Johnson, A.J. Dillon, Juwan Johnson, Kendra Miller, and Tucker Kraft. It's not a draft until I see Dennis selecting some Packers and former Packers. You like to see it. And for my team, we ended up getting Gibbs, Deebo Samuel, Laporta, Michael Pittman, AR-15, Alvin Kamara, Xavier Worthy, JSN, Brock Purdy, Devin Singletary, Gus Edwards, Jahan Dotson, A.D. Mitchell, Ricky Pearsall, DJ, a.k.a. Daniel Jones, Hunter Henry, Jalen Hyatt, Greg Dortch, Eric Gray, and Michael Carter the third. Or is it junior? It was junior. Or we'll just call him Michael Carter. Stud Michael Carter. Definitely had a good draft going till pick 10. And then I kind of got off the board of what I typically do around here. So I think I saved it though with this stretch, Jahan Dotson to Daniel Jones. Then I kind of lost it a little bit with Hunter Henry. Wasn't like my best selection. I think by not having my ranks in there really threw me off. Yeah, I like your team too, Dennis. No. 25 likes for a third draft. 25 likes for a third draft. Let's see here. Underdog. Log in. It's been a while. It's been a while. This is draft 101 for me. Share screen. Underdog. Yeah, if we hit, the game is over. 17-3. At least they got on the board. One notification. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm staring at Alex standing on my computer. I'm just happy to see Njoku near 20%. I'm a Kyle Pitts guy, but I think Watson is going to feed him to a top 3 year at the position. I mean, I don't think my tight end was that bad. I had Kyle Pitts up there. Kyle Pitts at 10%. It's not a lot, but did I already share the screen? Holy cow, it's fast. How do I move this? So I don't play on this weird website. Holy cow, they're about to fill their tournament. Do I hit to click anything else? Or does it go straight in there if I 61.9%? If I hit this, does it automatically enter me, or do I have to hit another prompt? I'm going to go ahead and hit it. So if you're ready to jump in, hit it. If not, okay. All right. Hold up, everybody. Hold up. 10-10. 10-10. We'll jump in. 10-10. It didn't automatically enter me, thankfully. Thankfully, it did not automatically enter me. Oh, I lost some viewers. I apologize for what I have said, what I have done to you. I don't care. Thank you, Jeffrey D, for liking my exposures. Who's this? Play to win. Thank you for liking my stuff. Who's this? Jordan Schubel. Shoobs took I think he took on Najee one time really early. Dynasty T. Liked it. Appreciate it. Uncle Lou. Liked it. Appreciate it. That's everybody. 2,500 impressions. It's pretty wild, if you ask me. Posted less than an hour ago. I'm just gonna watch. Has some issues with UD, so I haven't been drafting on their site. Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave the board up and just draft from my phone. I really don't like their website either. Hope I love you. New me, I love you. Everybody else at Underdog, I could care less about you. I don't. Um, I'm not. I'm not the biggest fan of their stuff. I like a lot of the people there, but I don't care. Yeah, you know, I'm okay. I'll just keep my pictures to myself. It says 211 engagements, 37 details expanded. 47 people came to my profile. That's what always cracks me up when they come to my profile. I don't know, man. It's buggy. Like everybody's stream that I see, they always have problems with the clock. I don't know. It's just not a fan. Also, everybody on Underdog drafts at ADP, and they don't variate too much. So, like, you can get kind of punished a little bit because everybody's so. This is how you draft, blah 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 blah. So 90% of people draft the exact same ways because they don't want to be on Twitter and mocked. You know, like I obviously we know that I don't care, but it's like the community is so harsh on drafters, on actual people, not drafters website. I like drafters. Drafters is cool. Yeah. I mean, I like DK more because they give me money, right? And they've always treated me well. So I personally like DK better. I have made some good friends over with the UD people, but jump in. Throw your hands up and shout, bah, bah. Waiting for 8 people. Okay. This could take a whole 2 minutes. It doesn't. I'll tell you what. Both DraftKings. I think DraftKings has passed Underdog with the amount of people that are in the tournament, which is kind of wild to think about. Oh, that number just went up again. Yeah. Throw your hands up and shout. Think he's got you. Dun, 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 dun. And to be fair, there's not a lot of DraftKings content creators. I don't scour the internet, but I refresh my page constantly on my homepage just to see what other creators I can have, I can add, and potentially I can be a part of their show. Kind of what happened with the fantasy football formula. I ended up on their show because I was happened to be scrolling through my homepage on YouTube and they were streaming, so I popped over there, and those guys are awesome. So there's not, but they're Underdog drafters. I did find one group of people. I forget what their name is, but like it was 2 dudes just chilling. Very nice setup. Both had a laptop in front of them. Nice, luscious green background. Not a lot aesthetically, like other than that. Like it was very green. I will say this: it felt very California-esque, you know. I don't know. It felt too professional when they started talking. I was like, I'm kind of curious how many drafts they've done. They've only had done like 30 drafts, I think, total. So they were trying to get into the thick of it. And it's not like they had some success, but I'm done. I want Jamar Chase as much as I can get. I think he's going to be a difference maker. Who do we have in here? We have Cam Hurst, Nar Factor, Henry Jin, Scott Scottush. Quadfather, K. Genter, DZDs, Gerald Lee Davis, Gerald Lee Davis, Ace Cap or Ass Cap, J Dunn 21, myself, and Piped Dream. I do not recognize 100% all the names. DZDs sounds familiar. Quadfather sounds familiar, and somebody else sounded familiar. I don't remember who. It must have been Cam Hurst, but it's easily because I might have been drafting with them. Okay, let's pull up the board and let's draft from the phone. Okay, there's this. No, I wanted a part of share this tab instead. Boom. Can we zoom in one? Can we zoom? Control. What's the control plus? How does this look? Perfect. Draft from the phone. 2 more notifications. E liked my post when I said, at least I'm not the only one thinking it. Best ball Jesus. Brian, thank you for liking the post. Dan at 99 Jets Giants Fantasy. Thank you for liking the post. Who we got here? Jeffrey D. FFP Boone Man. I got another subscription, gifted membership to the Fantasy Football Show. I like that show occasionally. I don't mind him during the season. Like, he's okay to watch during the season. Like, he doesn't really bring a lot to the table, but he's one of these people that can't ever be wrong. I don't care for UD. I just had issues with a refer a friend and a promo they ran. It was the customer support that was disappointed me the most. I had opened 3 separate cases just to get a friend to join. That's lame. Like, that it took so long. I know him, actually. Who do you know, Jose? Sorry. I already forgot what I was talking about. I'm such a dunce. Jose, who do you like? Or no? Because honestly, I forgot. I got distracted when I was talking. The Fantasy Football Show. I know him, actually. Yeah. So, like, he does a good job, but he's not my kind of content creator. But he's just one of these people that again, I like his content. I could watch a lot of it, but there's certain points where it's just like it's honestly not just him. It's a lot of the fantasy football content creators. They can't admit to when they up or when they're wrong, and they just spin it to them being right. I'm talking everybody does this. Liam does this. Every content creator I know does this. Everybody that was pumping up the what was it? The Wicks guy from Green Bay. I'm sorry, but he's just not going to be what everybody's set out to. I think he's going to be the backup. I think everybody's pulling him up. I mean, again, they were drafting Wicks over Davis. What? Okay, come on, Jay Dunn. All right, well, I don't want to miss out on both of my guys. We're going to go ahead and take Neighbors. I don't really care who I get back. I'm happy to take Kyron if he makes it back to me. Oh, I just realized I'm fine. I can draft from my screen. Cool. So I went Kyron there. I don't mind the security of that pick. Man, I was going to go Cooper Cup and grab Neighbors. Finally had gotten a 2 pick. I was like, all right, this is 100% in the bag. It's getting harder and harder to get Cup. And I don't think I'm going to get a lot of Cup now with Neighbors and Jamar Chase. I have a few shares. I probably have 4 or 5 teams with that combination, which I'm excited about, that I have different variations of that combination. I don't think that if you go out and try to get this combination, I don't think it's going to be as easy as it once was, especially on Underdog. But I think that combination might be dead. I saw Malik Neighbors go at pick 13. I was high on Neighbors, but I was also high on Cooper Cup, DK Metcalf, and was realizing is that I like all these guys in the 3rd round, but I had none of them together. And when I won the $1 million, I had pulled up Cooper Cup to the 3rd round, and I had Chris Godwin in the 4th. So what I realized today, or not just today, it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, I'm like, I like all these dudes in the 3rd round, and I'm okay about, like, I really don't want Chris Olave personally. I could be wrong about that for sure. But I definitely know that I do want Cooper Cup, and I know that I definitely do want Malik Neighbors, and I definitely know that I do want DK Metcalf. Those guys I know for a fact I want on my teams. And, yeah, it's hard to get those guys. Obviously, I also wanted Kyron Williams a lot too, so I'm not mad at that one. Obviously, DK Metcalf goes off the board. I was already processing. I might try to grab JSN on this team. Yeah. Also, I kind of like having at least one running back through 4 rounds, and there's not a lot of running backs that go towards in the 4th round that I like. Bunny Rabbit, why are you staring at me? Am I keeping you up? Yeah, I like the fantasy football show. I like what he does with the Moon Man, the Mars Man, and stuff like that. But it's like I don't think I've ever heard him say I was wrong. You know, like that's what I'd like to hear out of some content creators. I just want to hear that you're not perfect sometimes. You know, and it's just like sometimes these people have such an ego that they can't ever be wrong. And so I unsubscribed from Liam a while back now, and it's like I tuned in not that long ago, and it was like, oh, this guy's still on his same shit. Like the man barely got, he got super lucky with his win. I think in general, like he had a low advance rate. He had some easy, I don't know if they were even easy pods, but he got lucky with his pod luck, right? And then had the nuts that week. I'm not going to deny that. I'm pretty sure I had a better team, but I also had 2 extra rounds. And then comes back the next year, and the team that he ends up winning with was based on the players, or at least it was with McBride. He said he didn't like McBride and only took him because he's like, well, if I'm going to invest, I'm going to invest a high dollar team with one, with one team. Like he invested the capital of one player's worth of somebody he didn't like, which was, I guess, in a weird way, kind of smart, right? But very, very weird. With Wicks, you're expecting an injury to Watson and Reed. I don't think it's a bad click. I think it's a terrible click at the 10th round. I think it's a terrible click there. When you're 2 rounds later, you can grab Gabe Davis, or I think it was a bad click because you could get Trevor Lawrence. you could have gotten Chase Brown, way back, during that time. Devin Singletary. I think that's why I don't like it. I actually think he's actually a good analyst of content. I think he's been doing it forever. I just don't like that he doesn't also admit that he is wrong sometimes. I don't know. That peeves me off. It's one of my pet peeves, I guess. Oh, Mark Andrews just went. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna grab Mahomes. We're gonna get Rasheed Rice here, if he lets me. I think he might. Alrighty. It's a bit of a unique team. I don't think a lot of people will have this kind of team build. Obviously, 3 picks past ADP, not really that big of a fall for quarterbacks. I reached on a lot of these, but it's also, I don't think it's a common build, so I think it's okay. And I don't think I'm really losing that much value. It's not like they were huge reaches. It was 2 picks or 3 picks, 2.1 picks. I got ADP fall there, I guess technically, but right? No, not reached there. No, I didn't reach here. He fell to me there. I reached here. Reached 2 picks there. I don't know. I like my team. I guess if you like your team, you shouldn't really complain. Brent Smith, what up, Felix? No DK tonight? You already missed the DK. We already did 1 draft. We're 2 drafts in. I wanted to do 1 on each. I just finished my 100th underdog draft earlier today, so I showed my exposures. Did the DK draft. We're at 100, and that was the 115th DK draft on the Milli Maker. So we're down to 35. Oh, so sad. I want to hold them preciously, I don't want to use them. I actually built another. So I'm going down every day, and I'm going down quarterback for each team, and I'm building a team every day, building a $5 Milli making roster for week 1 fantasy. Late to the game, my bad. Oh no, all good, man, all good. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to hit 400 subscribers. I don't know quite why it slowed down, but it has. That's fine. On the 28th, we are going to do 10 hours of DraftKings drafts. And on the 29th, we're going to finish up on the DraftKings drafts if I didn't finish on the 28th. And we're going to do underdog drafts, 10 hours of underdog drafts, a.k.a. the BBM5. And then on Monday, September the 2nd, Labor Day, a.k.a. fantasy football. Let's see here. Am I up? No, I'm nowhere near up. Okay. I got a little worried there. Yahoo! Home. 8:30. We're streaming the Patreon Year 2 League, which again, there is only myself and Jose. If you are subscribed to Best Ball Nation on Patreon, please go ahead, jump in. As much as I love just giving away money, I would like to give it a little bit of a fight. So at this point, you guys have 7 days to join that league, or I'm just going to give the money to Jose. Obviously, it'll be marked as Jose's. Give it to him after week 17, as that'll be when the money's in the Patreon, because I only make like $20-25 a month. so forth. And it'll be in there we're at $100, I think, right now, at $99 on Patreon. So it'll be in there by then. And we'll send that to Jose if nobody else joins. If one other person joins and we don't get to 4, we can't start a draft or start a league. If we only get to 3, that means the other person can have $100. And it'll be $100 to Jose and $100 to whoever else joins. I'm just putting that out there that you have a shot at just $100 just for signing up, potentially. And I don't give $2. It was more just a way to give back to the community for you guys giving to me. I really don't need the money quite yet, right? Because I'm just like, it's $25 a month, right? Whatever. My thought process is like right now, before I ever think about ever turning it into a career, that I could just give it back to you guys. It's not really for me. It's more that I can get to that number where I can make this and just keep it at home. I can do this as a career, as a job, hire somebody, something along those lines. Oop, went too far. I don't have any David Montgomery. If I am I missing something? ADP is higher than what it's supposed to be. Oh well. Take Evan Ingram here. Sets me up for the potential of getting Trevor Lawrence if available. Obviously, the 7th round is for my main man, Najee Harris. Up and up to 82%, hopefully. So all the people at 71, all the ADPs were 73. There was nothing below 73. So there's no value there. Also, again, if we hit to 25 likes, we'll go back over to DK and we'll do another draft on DK. We're at 13, so we need 12 more people. If you haven't hit the like, go ahead and hit the like button. See how close we can get to 25 likes. Also, next week is my son's first week back to school. Also, I have a lot of overtime to do next week. I'm going to be working from 6:30 to 6:30 every day next week, which means I will only be doing one draft every night next week, as I will probably be dying. I also have to do overtime on next Saturday. So I'm working 18 hours of overtime next week, and I am gonna die. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be a little bit pooped, and so it's also my son's first week back at school. I may be a little bit late each day next week. Probably get back on track the week after. I believe that is the same week. Hold on, let me double check and see what days these are. So the 12th to the 15th should be all late, pretty much. The 19th and 20th, we might be a little bit still behind because we might have to do a little bit more overtime. We'll see. But we'll be back on track the week after that. Yeah, work. We're a little extra busy right now with the hurricane, with insurance. I don't know if you guys have to deal with insurance a lot or contact your insurance company a lot, but this is the busiest time if there's a weather-related incident in your state. We're busy. Like, we're already 2 months behind on work. We've never caught up since since COVID. We never caught up. We were just constantly behind people. At one point, we were behind 27,000 like change forms, which means like a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work, and we're still pretty far behind, but we're catching up slowly. It's been since I've been there, it's been 12 hours of overtime every month for the last five years. Have I been there for 5 years? I've been there in that department. Been there for 6. It would be nice to not have to do overtime. I already know I'm going to have to do overtime next month, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to get it done. September overtime is the worst overtime because I'm going to a wedding. Football is that first week. I don't know what they think they're doing, and then my son's birthday. So I'm busy. I got a busy September, y'all. No, they don't pay me well. Actually, I get $20 an hour, and then overtime's $30 an hour, time and a half. I mean, it's not bad pay, right? The way I look at it is I worked at Target and I worked at Pizza. I worked at Pizza for 10 years. We were making $7.50 an hour, right? Technically, it was like $5. It was $5.50 an hour when I first started, and they bumped it up to like $6.25 or $6.75, and then it finally hit $7.50, minimum wage. And then I moved out here. I worked at Target for $10. Got that job. I was making $11 an hour. And then I've progressed myself enough to make $20 an hour. It's not bad, right? But it's not like amazing either. I mean, I probably should have taken time off after I won the million, found a better paying job, but I got a pension now, and I never have to worry about paying for health insurance. Though whenever they sign me up, whenever time I have to, look, I'm going off a tangent. We're taking Najee here. We took Najee, like, not surprised. Having to deal with signing up for health insurance, I don't know how other people do it. It is like one of my biggest fears. That I'm signing everything incorrectly. I don't know how people do it. We're gonna take Joey B here. Did he take any? Well, probably push Joey B 2 more picks. There's a couple people I like here. So take Joey B. Take Joey B. Oh, he took Palmer. Good pick. We'll be solidified at tight end. We don't need to even see tight end anymore. Yeah. I have a match with my 401k. Yeah, things aren't as things are expensive here, but that's not as expensive, obviously, as other places. Keep putting in for I put money in my 401k every month or every paycheck, and then I with my financial advisor, he puts every year. One second. Right on the carpet, huh? Come here. You okay? Just don't puke on my shoes, please. Oh, that's awesome. Ugh. Come here. It's not on you. Dak Prescott goes to the CD drafter. Chase Brown went right in front of me. I was curious when Chase Brown went off the board. 94 is a good spot for him. I'll clean that up in a minute when we're done, huh? And I'm done. Quit licking your lips. It grosses me out. I just realized we went 0 wide receivers, 70 through 98. But it's okay. We're going to smash wide receivers here in a little bit. Yo, what draft is this for you on UD? This is draft 101, 101 Dalmatians. One of my favorite movies as a kid growing up. Oh, Pongo. Come here, Pongo. Puppy Pongo. Oh. You okay? It's okay, puppy. It's okay. You're a good puppy. You don't usually get sick. Yeah, this is draft 101 on Underdog. I just shared my exposures on the X to some avail. No negative feedback so far, which is unusual for me. Usually some smart asses out there talking some shit. What a good move. I just finished my 90-second for drafters on stream. Have 84 on UD. Nice, dude. I must have missed the new date for your guys' stream. I didn't catch last week's. I don't think. I watched the first night one, or the first one you guys didn't do on Monday or Tuesday at the nighttime. I don't think I caught last week's. To be fair, I was at Myrtle Beach, so if you guys did it at nighttime closer to the weekend, I wasn't home. $84, 92nd though. Is that all on the Milli Maker? I thought you were doing, or are you in slows right now? No, you weren't doing slows. Oh yeah, you were doing slows too. Titletown was Zach was doing all slows practically except the ones on stream. Yeah, Thursday nights now. Yeah, so I was in Myrtle Beach last weekend. Last week was dang 3. That's a lot of drafts. I'm at 2 right now. There's a lot of running backs to select from. I don't want this person to take Gabe Davis from me. Wait, somebody took my guy from me. Gerald Lee Davis. I've drafted against Gerald Lee Davis before. Come here, puppy. Stop walking away from me. We'll take Jacoby Myers as well. There's not a lot of running backs I feel great about. Herbert might make it back to me. I see you, puppy. I see you. Hit that triple quarterback play. I don't mind it. I only have a few slows. Title's a slow draft king. Yeah. It's all clicking back to me. It takes me a second every day. Yeah. Title's the band for sure. You guys, I love your guys' show for MMA. I was telling Jose. I think I'd tell Jose about it. He might be in there watching you guys now too. Yeah. I was traveling down to South Carolina, I realized that I hadn't put a bet in. I like to put at least some bets in for my UFC weekend, and I put on I call them the OVs. Anybody the last 8 minutes of an OV, and I've seen once before do well, I'm putting money on you. So I put it down on the main event guy, Umar and Shara, and it won, man. I tell you what, those Russian guys, they do well. Now, if Shara faces anybody that could actually wrestle, like, he's gonna get wrecked. But man, that guy, I want to just see. I just only want to see that guy go against other highly talented strikers like that. He's just fun to watch. Yeah, it's okay, puppy. You're okay. Yeah, I'll clean it up as soon as we're done. Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that tonight for sure. I have I don't know how you guys sleep, but I sleep with a tablet like this far away from my face, so I'll definitely be watching. My dog is she's coming to hang out. She's coming to hang out with Dad. You coming to hang out with me? You coming to? She's just like, I want to hang out with you right now. She's a beautiful doggy. You're a beautiful doggy. You're a beautiful puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a beautiful girl. Yeah. Let's see. Anything interesting going on in this lobby? Let's see here. Anybody build a thing? I can't see it from here. Maybe if I can take off the board. You can't tell like you can on DraftKings. So DraftKings has a leg up on Underdog in the way you can see people's builds. You can kind of tell by the colors, I guess. He's building very balanced. I don't like this. They need to put some numbers so we can all tell who's got what going on. And that I don't have to go to their team and see what they have built. That's just silly. 7 picks away. Justin Herbert just goes off the board. No big deal. Billy, you need to be over here. I don't need to see you eating mac and cheese off the ground for my daughter's mess. No, thank you. No, thank you, Bubby. Ooh, Pat Freiermuth fall. Oh, I'm not taking any more tight ends. Get that off my screen. I do not need to be tempted. Tempt me, mistress. Jahan Dotson looking awfully spicy, though. I don't have any Darnell Mooney, and people in my chat were saying that they were high on Darnell Mooney. I don't have any. Should I start making? So this is where I go back and forth. I'm like, should I start making the bet that he does, make it back? And I'm going to take J.K. Dobbins here first. And then come on, man. Take your pick, Jay Dunn. I mean, if you take J.K. Dobbins, whatever. I don't care. All right. Just let me make my selection. Just draft. Just draft, man. I hate when people take forever. I'm so impatient when it's one pick away from me. We are different. We are way different on exposure, except for a few players. I'm not that big on Singletary and Neighbors. I mean, my exposures to Neighbors isn't that high. I mean, I'd love it to be a lot higher, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see here. Is it even on my main screen? Let's see here. He's not even in my top 14%. I'd love for him to be a lot higher. God, this dog is so cool. Oh, shit, I'm on the clock. Shit. Oh, that was so fast. Well, this lineup is chalked. All right, well, let's take away that quarterback. We're not going to draft anymore. I was going to draft Deshaun Watson there. Cole Kmet or Deshaun Watson. I would have liked Deshaun Watson better, but here nor there. This is our starting player since you guys can't see my board anyways, just in case we run into that issue ever again. I don't want to be holding the bag here. And I do not have ranks in for this. People are so stuck on ADP. I don't want to. I just want to be stick with everybody else. It does not bother me. I like to draft too far from ADP on here. So you get punished. So dumb. You can't just have fun drafts. We're yelling at each other that it's taken. All right. 16 people queued up. We're 15 picks away. If all 60 people who got taken up, I'd be very confused. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Let's see here. So, anything surprising to me on the players I have exposed to? I thought I'd had more AR. I don't. I thought I'd had more Joe Burrow. I don't. I didn't realize I had so much Brock Purdy. I mean, 8 teams. It's not a lot, I guess, but it doesn't feel like a little. Two attacks, 9 shares. Who did I just up to? I upped to Pat Mahomes, who I already had 13%, and Joey B. I'll send you my exposure from DK. We'll take it. We'll love to look at it. I want to lower my Kamani Vidal shares if at all possible. I'm pretty sure I'll at least be at 10% regardless because I have 17 shares. So no matter what, I'm going to at least be 10% or more with Kamani Vidal. Which means I will 100% be overweight on Chase Brown where I'm currently sitting, which is nice. Milli, I left you out of your crate so you could chill with me. Not be wandering off and trying to sneak away and grab some of Addie's shrimp that she didn't eat. We had shrimp, and then we had some kind of bag with potatoes and green beans. Ooh, it was good. It was good. It wasn't any seasoning on the shrimp, but it was cooked. So I grabbed some boom boom shrimp sauce, put it all over it. It was delicious, everyone. It was delicious. What else did she make? She made some mac and cheese, too. It was really good. Did you get your football? Oh, you got your ball. Okay. Kyron at 13%. I thought I'd have more than 13% Kyron. JT makes sense. He was somebody I was high on. We still drafting? Hey, yeah, we're at we hit 10 likes. Our next goal is 25 likes. If we hit 25, we will hop on to another DraftKings draft. So if you're here, please hit the like button. We're at 14. That's pretty good, y'all. We only hit 13 yesterday, and that was like 9 before it was like 10. We hit 10 before the night ended, but we needed to hit 15 to do another draft. We're at 14, so you guys got, 4 more rounds to hit 10? Bindles, long time, man. GM. Do you work tomorrow? No, I am off on Fridays. And honestly, I don't even know if I would go to work. The whole city-ish area shut down because of the hurricane. I will laugh at everybody that sent me home though, because we got sent home at 2:00, right? They're like, you needed to be out of the system by 2:00. Whatever, you guys need to clock off and go home. But you don't have to tell me twice, right? No, I didn't really want to go home because I had a lot of work. And the amount of work that I get when I'm not at work, they just send me so much stuff. And regardless, whatever. Like, I know I'm coming to Monday and it's going to be fucking chaos, right? But regardless, I'm home. It's like I leave the building and it is getting sunny with partly cloudy. And I'm like, why am I going home at 2:00 right now? But it is what it is. And I have what is called AWS, where they let you make your own schedule. And I decided to have off on Fridays, which is ideal for me because my kids always have stuff that we always do on Fridays, and yeah, it's nice to have Fridays off. Instead of a 3-5-8-2 build, I'm going to go make a 2-5-8-3 build. I'm just going to flip it around. Let's see here. I will throw it here in a second. 68. Where are my receivers? Okay, we can handle a week 14 one. Bada bing, bada boom. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Look, it's there. Man, you were moving fast today, Pipe Dream. Good pick with Justin Fields. Well, at least you got your happiness back, pup. Bendels, if you guys don't know, is one of the better streamers. I think he took a little hiatus from streaming. I think he had some personal stuff that he had to work out with, but one of the good guys in the industry. Always looks jacked too. Like I wish I had guns like Bendels. I'm a big man and I'm not as jacked as Bendels here. But he's a good guy. Check out his streams. I believe it's just Bendels, and he's got some good streams. Always check out Bendels. I don't think I need to promote. I think everybody here who's watching me watches Bendels, so it's not really a bump. But check out Bendels. He's a good guy and good streamer. I don't think he can draft underdogs, so he always has to hop on with somebody. If I do recall correctly. Thought I saw something on my finger on the camera. Oh man, I just watched some weird stuff. So I'm like slightly terrified of mirrors. Like I'm not fully terrified, but when I see weird stuff on the internet, like they were like looking at a mirror like face to face, like right next to it, and then the mirror does something different. I'm sure that they're doing like a cut with the mirror doing something different, or I'm sure it's like it's edited. I'm sure. But that shit freaks me out. Like, I don't know what it is about mirrors, but it does weird me out sometimes. Three live viewers. We got one viewer on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to head on over to my Patreon, it's $5 a month. Again, we are giving away money currently there. At this current time, I'm giving Jose $200 because he's the only person that signed up for the Yahoo League. And if we have Patreon subscribers, I'm not like trying to get people to sign up just to be signed up. I have Patreon subscribers. So if you are a Patreon subscriber, please sign up for the Yahoo League. As much as I like Jose, I don't want to just give him $200. I would like to have some fun and have a Yahoo League. And last year, definitely Dennis won it, won $100. I don't, need you to join in, or at least get your $100. You know what I'm saying, Dennis? I don't know what it is. You guys don't like free money contests. What I've noticed that giving away money is harder than anything else. I don't know. I was trying to do a weight loss tournament when I first won, And I set up this whole thing. I had like this Excel sheet. I was ready to go. Hey, nobody signed up. Maybe I'm bad at promoting. Maybe I'm bad at certain things. It was just like, hey, if you lose such and such weight, you just send me a picture of when you started, send me a picture when you end. Just don't cheat, please. And I was going to give like $500 away that year, and nobody signed up. It was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm just going to fuck myself. So whatever. I would have signed up. Thank you, Jose. Because I need motivation. I'm not just one of those people that can be self-motivated to lose weight. I need to be like in the competition, and nobody signed up. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. A bunch of quarterbacks. Oh, Daniel Jones goes off the board. Fuck. I wasn't taking them anyways. What am I talking about? I'm good with my 2 quarterbacks. Losing weight now since the beginning of the year. Nice. Is it a lot? Are we just a couple pounds down? Are we 10 pounds? 10 pounds is a lot. You know what I mean? Especially if you're, I don't know what you look like, Jose. So I don't know if you're skinny already or whatnot, but yeah. I have maintained my weight. I have not gone up. I have not gone down. I'm not, I'm fine, right? I'm not fine. I should lose weight. I had a little bit of a health scare. I definitely didn't go to the doctor and get it checked out, so I still probably need to get that done. But I definitely need to get that done. I just haven't gotten it done. Do I have – okay, so I have one Chicago player. New Orleans is facing who? Las Vegas. Perfect. Kendrick Miller, welcome to the squad. And I don't want to miss out on this player. So we're grabbing Jalen Hyatt, keeping up with the exposures. We're going to go read the team. I don't even know if you guys saw that. Okay, good. 35 pounds. Hells yeah, Jose. Good shit, man. Good shit. Yeah, I had a bit of a health scare earlier this year, so yeah, my kids call me fat all the time. That is it is nice. I have to work on some stuff with my kids. My daughter was like, that lady has a big belly like you, Dad. And she might have been pregnant. And then I don't know if it was the same lady or if it was a different lady or it was a different time. She said, that lady's fat, Dad. I'm like, you can't say that. Like, you can say that to me, but you cannot say that to anybody else. And I think she was pregnant. And I was like, you cannot comment on people's stomachs. She has no filter. Like, she's just a kid, right? She's 4 years old, but no filter. Yeah. I know it wouldn't take very much for me to lose weight either. And as a former, I feel weird saying like I was an athlete, right? Like that's whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like D1 athlete or anything like that, but I was a D3 athlete, wrestler, football player, tennis, cross country, runner. So I know I can do it. It's just honestly, it would be really easy if I quit my job, right? Like I could do it, but I sit down at my desk for 12 hours a day. I sit in my car to drive home. I sit on the stream for an hour to 2 hours. And it's like, where's my exercise come in? And I can't get away from my desk because if not, we fall farther behind because I'm not a fast worker. I'm a fast worker at my own speed. I'm just not very fast at my job, right? I like accuracy versus speed, right? So like when does workout come out? And so during the summer it was like, okay, Fridays, and then my son wants to spend all of his time with me and he doesn't really want to go outside in the not 100-degree heat, right? So it's like, okay, I get it. And then it's hard time to work out. And my wonderful doctor is like, oh, well, you just work out 30 minutes before you go to an hour before you go to work. I'm like, I get up at 5 in the morning. You want me to get up at 4 in the morning when I sometimes don't go to bed until at minimum like 10:30, like that's usually the bare minimum. I go to bed early. She said, yeah. I'm like, what a doctor. Like, any other suggestions? She said, no. Okay. I was like, cool. Just get up an hour earlier. And then I threw my back outs last dude, I had the worst beginning to my NFL season. I was like actually week 1 was all right, and then pulled my back and got COVID the week after that. Oh, I assume it was COVID. I got some kind of weird sickness. I assume it was COVID. Where I work out 20. All right. Nice. Yeah, I got my punching bag and I got my gloves out ready. I just got to put some water in the workout bag. We finally got the garage clean, which was a big part of why I haven't been working out. That's where the treadmill is now and all that other stuff. So soon, very soon, I'll be able to do it, but currently I haven't done it. And I kind of want to do a video on it and put it on my personal page. If you guys want to ever watch my personal stuff, I have another channel. It's called Peak and Pecan. I might just be Felix Castro, but I believe it's Peak and Pecan. I don't even know what kind of videos. I think it's all just Fortnite and stuff like that type videos. It's nothing too wild. It might be called Felix Castro now. I don't really know. Let's see here. YouTube Studio. The tag is Peak and Pecan 9-something-8-3 or something like that. It's Fortnite videos. Is driving in the dark 4 years ago. Small videos. Accidentally put some of my videos that were supposed to go on my Best Ball Nation channel. Some of those videos ended up on the other channel because it's just like, oh, upload your video. I'm like, oh yeah, duh, upload. Realized I put it on the wrong channel. Just family videos, driving home. Nothing's changed. Looking at these thumbnails. So how many pages of Fortnite and Smite? Casual PS4 stuff. Smite cat videos. Yeah, nothing entertaining there. I wish I would have had my paintball videos. Those are fun videos. Yeah, that is awesome, Jose. Alrighty. Just realized I need to get another running back. It's not the greatest running back room. All right, and now we are going to leverage my other teams. No. We're going to grab Deneric Pence because everybody else thinks he's the number 2. So, and I don't have any. Let's go ahead and grab one share. Dog is whiling behind me. So the team ended up with Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow at quarterback by 6 and 12. Kyron Williams, Najee Harris, J.K. Dobbins, Kendre Miller, Deneric Prince. Full draft. Deneric Prince. Only overlapping buys are Kyron and Deneric Prince. Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Rashee Rice, Gabe Davis, Jacoby Myers, Rashad Bateman, Jalen McMillan, and Jalen Hyatt. Three with the same buys, 11s, 2 by week 12s, and the rest were different. So that feels nice. Evan Ingram, David Njoku, and my least favorite tight end probably from this season is Cole Kmet. But you never know. He's the 3rd tight end on an unwanted team. Not bad, I guess. I like my other 2 tight ends way better. Probably won't even see the field, but if he has a spike week, I guess he could. Not a bad team. This could easily advance. Looking at the team, I definitely need Najee and Kyron to be the bell cows to hold their own until Kendra Miller comes around, or if we get an injury to Milli, get your tush over here. Or if we get an injury to Pacheco. The wide receiver room's really good, all things considered. That we stopped drafting him for 69 picks. All right. All right, I'll double check. I don't think we hit the 25 likes, but I will go ahead and take a little quick look. Switch account. Best Ball Nation. Content. Live. We got to 14 likes. It was a good Valorant effort. I'm going to do my little shield here, or shield. Please hit the like, hit the sub button. We're at 373. If we somehow hit 400 before the last week of August, I will do a 25-hour stream. If not, we're doing 2 10-hour streams that Wednesday and Thursday, where we're trying to finish up my DraftKings and Underdog drafts. And I said that we might do the DraftKings first, but looking back at it now, Underdog may fill first, so we may have to do the Underdog one first. But regardless, we'll draft. We will pretty much, those streams will be back until we max the main tournament. Anything else? Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a Patreon. It's $5 a month. I'm currently giving away $200 to the winner of a Yahoo League. But if we don't get at least 4 people, aka 2 more people, to fill the tournament, it won't fill. So it won't go through. So right now it's just Jose. If we get one other person, it'll be Jose and this other person each get $100 from me. I don't really, I'm just getting the money from the Patreon. I'm just giving it back to the community until I'm able to make a career out of it. And then I'll start keeping the money a little bit, but here nor there. Please subscribe because on the Patreon we have, Jesus, I was pulling a Joe Biden there, just saying the same word over and over again. We have exclusive interviews with people like Big Marley. He's in the chat earlier. I haven't seen him in a hot second, but he was in the chat earlier. I did an interview with him. That was so much fun talking to him. I have had Rubio Dimes, awesome person in the DFS industry. King Coakley, Rob King Coakley from Ghost Hunters, or not Ghost Hunters, Hometown Horror Stories. I'm baffled. I am ruining his thing, but Rob Coakley, we all know him from Spike Week. Hometown Ghost Stories, right? Hometown Ghost Stories. I don't know how I messed that up. And I had an interview with him. We talked for probably way too long with him. Sometimes when I get to talking and we talked about random stuff, we could just go for hours, right? And King Cap, I think we talked for an hour and a half. The newer people that I've interviewed, I've had a little bit easier than I did last year. Last year I was just, getting used to a podcast type setting, and I took advantage. I think I took advantage of my guests. I had Megan Shout on. We had a really good, fun conversation. I really do think that there's $5 of content just alone and talk and hearing the conversations that I had with Davis Pang. I think there's $5 worth of value just being a subscriber to the Best Ball Nation. You get my ranks, you get the Yahoo League, and you get exclusive interviews that I need to get somebody booked. I haven't had anybody for a while. I'm kind of this is everybody's busy time. I was thinking about maybe doing a lot of interviews during the season, catching up, maybe see their exposures, just talking. Spike Week, yes. Rob Coakley from Spike Week, but he has his own stuff. He is a Hometown Ghost Stories. Well, he has Chris Jericho on his Hometown Ghost Stories. I don't know how I didn't remember. I don't know why that didn't come to my head. Hometown Ghost Stories. They got 30,000 subscribers. that kind of, obviously I'm subscribed as well, but like that's wild. I didn't realize it was that many. I do think that you should watch his stuff, but if scary stuff is not your jam, which is not my jam, they at least have some conversations not about it, and it's really fun. I do some sessions. How about BFFL? I never had him on here. I'd love to have EJ on. It's been too long. We've had many streams together, but I never had him on the Know the Nation. So I would love to have EJ on if he wants to. He hasn't done any content. I don't want to push it, like he's one of my buddies, and I'd love to have him on. Maybe that's who I should reach out to. EJ was one of the first people to actually ask to come to my show. For all of you who don't know who I'm talking about, EJ, BFFL, Breathing Fantasy Football, literally. He has this disco ball. He's got a good vibe with his drafts. He hasn't done any this year. It's kind of sad. He got kind of a little bit shunned from the community. Did put himself in some awkward situations where it's kind of hard to see his side. I mean, I know that he was just shooting shit most of the time, so like I kind of get it. But yeah, if you don't kiss some ass in this community, you kind of get a little bit shunned. For sure. I definitely got it. But yeah, then maybe I'll reach out to EJ. All right. Hey puppy, did you do something naughty? With me and the puppy. She's not. Now she's being shy. She's being shy puppy. We'll be back on Monday. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do any streams. Maybe Saturday night if the wife goes to bed early. We're supposed to be without kids, so potentially Saturday. I'm not making any promises. We might do a stream on Saturday. If not, I will see you guys Monday back for ranks versus the lobby, where I give you my whole strategy, my whole guide of who I'm taking. As plus EV as a drafter as you can get. I don't know why more people aren't subscribed to me. More people aren't taking advantage of my lobbies. But if you're here and subscribed, you guys got it. All right. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. There, guys.